What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wayne. We back in the building with a Pod the Balloon to Find Love video.
You ugly motherfucker.
Yes, sir. And shout out to my boy Scotty. You know what I mean?
Ugly motherfucker.
Shout out to Scotty. We was doing the stream yesterday night. Scotty was in the building. And out of doing all the Arlette, well, I haven't done a lot of Arlettes. I've done tons of Arlettes videos, but I've just done them in video format, but I've never really done them live. So when I did it live, not live like when when I did it live, like I'm streaming, when I streamed me doing the review of Arlette's video, I got hit with a copyright strike. You know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker. No.
You know what I mean? So Arlette done hit me with the copyright strike. And it is what it is, you know what I mean? Shout out to Arlette, you know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.
And shout out to BM too.
You ugly motherfucker.
Y'all ain't had to do me like that. But anyway, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna react. I'm a do live streams and I'm gonna set my live up to like be better. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just do Arlette's videos in video form. So I'm gonna do them privately and then drop them on my channel. But the lives, I'm gonna do other reviews and stuff like that live. So anyway, we in this joint, Pod the Balloon to Find Love, Arlette. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. You know, no, there's no love lost. You know what I mean? I still love you, Arlette. And shout out to BM too. But y'all hit me with a copyright shot. Y'all ain't even had to do all that. But it is what it is. Anyway, we in the building, Pod the Balloon to Find Love, and let's see what we got.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. There you go. What's your name?
I'm William.
William, how old are you?
28.
And where are you from?
You
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago. Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a senior construction project manager.
All right. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I live a healthy lifestyle. I like to go out to eat good food. I like to make good food. I like to work out a lot. I play golf, spend time with my family. And yeah, I'm a pretty simple guy, traditional guy.
Okay, and now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Really,
Boy got a head like a light bulb, don't he?
No.
When he turned to the side, you see that light bulb head ass.
You have to read
Shout
this
out to
story.
you, bro.
I'm just a traditional type woman, someone who has standards and morals, someone that comes from a good family, takes care of themselves, spiritually and physically, and just an overall fit as a partner for me in the future is really what I'm looking for right now.
Okay, now what are some of your deal breakers?
Hygiene is a big one for me. And then just cleanliness, not mess, because my apartment's messy right now, but just like cleanliness, just being clean in general.
Okay.
So that's my biggest deal breakers.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons, so let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hang on to that. I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons.
2 balloons.
2 balloons.
That's going to be so hard.
I know, but you got to do it. You can't hear from all of them. We'll be here all day.
Oh, no, I don't even know. Okay.
Okay, and
She's
one
probably
more.
too tall.
All right, let's start here first. Your name and age, and why was your balloon unpopped?
Camry, 29. He's very handsome. I just want to hear what he wanted to say.
Go ahead. And so it was kind of tough for you, but why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Really, you're beautiful. I don't really have a reason. I just, I've seen a few other ladies in the line that I was a little bit more attracted to. That's it.
Okay, I respect her.
Thank you. Let's head on over here. Your
She
name
tall.
and age, and why was your...
She seemed tall, like without the heels, she's probably like 5'9", 5'10". But with the heels, I mean, she's probably standing 6 feet or 6'1", something like that. So the same for this girl. This girl maybe just 5'8", something
Your
like
balloon
that. but-
unpopped.
I'm Talia, I'm 27. And my balloon was unpopped. He lives a fit lifestyle. I'm in the gym, guys.
Okay, girl. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Really the same thing. I think you're absolutely beautiful,
Thank you.
actually, too. I mean, all you ladies are beautiful. So It's just a matter of who I found a little bit more attractive at
Okay.
this point.
Thank you. All right, let's head back this way. Oh, so we did get another pop balloon over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Raven, I'm 30 years old. I popped my balloon because you are 28. I'm 30. I know it's close, but I just don't like anybody younger than me. But you are so handsome.
Thank you, Ray.
Well,
You're beautiful as well.
Thank you.
So is Raven someone that's
here's
your
what it
type?
is. 28. I mean, you ain't got to pop. If somebody's like 2 years younger than you, I guess that's just me. I mean, if somebody's 2 years younger than me, I wouldn't like X them out of not dating them. But if they 5, 10, like 7 years younger, like something like that, I just think I would. But then again, I don't know. But I mean, hey, if that's your preference, that's your preference. You know what I mean?
100%.
Hopefully it worked for you.
Thank you.
I'll always be sitting down and don't bring my water.
All
bro.
right, so we're down to 3
ain't
unpop
up
balloons.
there.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
Oh man, another question.
Yep.
My second question would be, would you consider yourself spiritual or religious?
Okay. Start here, name and age first.
Now here we go. Now here we go, nigga.
Ain't nothing worse than a smart dumb nigga.
I'm not saying, you know what I mean, it is what it is, but here come the religious people who just gonna overlook stuff. I should really give people a chance. Like I kind of and the reason why let me just say this. I always felt before I started making content, I was a more private, reserved person. I'm still am a more private, reserved person. But somewhere around 2023, like summer 2023, that's when kind of my life, to me, I felt like it changed. And I felt like, I was like, why? I felt like just me personally, I'm like, why am I quiet? Why am I more reserved? Why am I not shy around people? Because I'll interact with anybody, but I'm just not like the go above and beyond when I meet people. And I'm still not that way. If I get in a room with people, I'll greet people, but I'm not about to just sit in front of somebody's face and just constantly take in input from them and stuff like that. Not because I don't want it, but it's just not, I'm not there yet. You know, I'm very sociable, but I'm just not there yet. But what I noticed was I stopped I didn't really give my opinion about things. I was more reserved and stuff like that. And I just I woke up and I realized I don't think that I don't believe that no more. You know what I mean? Some people like do drugs their whole life and then all of a sudden they stop not because I mean they were probably strung out or whatever. They did rehab multiple times, but some point they just realized, yo, I don't want to do drugs no more. I'm just don't want to do that shit. So I just cold turkey stop. You know, I didn't do drugs, but I'm saying that's how people do it. And that did it for me. So when I say I say that to say, when I say these things online, to anybody who's listening, to anybody who's watching, to anybody who has an opinion, you can have your thoughts, feelings, concerns, opinions. Good. Put them down in the comment section for one. And for two, realize that other people have their thoughts, feelings, comments, concerns, questions. Like they have their input and ideas. And you don't have to like people's input and ideas, but you just have to respect them for having them. And that goes for you if you're a spouse, if you're for anybody else, watch my content, stuff like that. And I say all of that to say this, right? If people have their religious, when I hear people bring up this in this dating sense, right? When I hear people bring up religious or spiritual stuff like that, I just don't think that religious talks in this should be a part of this space. Not publicly, at least. Now, it's weird because this type of dating experience where you meet somebody is unique to Arlette and unique to YouTube. But in the real world, you do all of this offline. You do all of this when you meet people. So when you meet a girl, you may have these casual conversations and it's just you and her. She's not really being judged by everybody else who can hear you and her conversation. But when you're online, then you're watched by millions of people. So you know that you got literally a camera and a microphone in your face. So people are going to say and act certain ways. And when I hear people bring up God and religion in this frame of dating and stuff like that, to me, people are going to end up saying the wrong things or end up doing the wrong things. Not doing the wrong, people going to say the wrong things or like embarrass themselves. And that's why I just pointed out when I hear it online. It's not that and I say that because a lot of people probably think that I'm not religious or I don't believe in God, and I absolutely believe in God. The thing about me is I just don't allow people to put their interpretation upon how I should move in my relationship with God, because people like to do that a lot. And I feel like it's honestly, it's fake, and it's phony. You know what I mean? If I have to, that's no different when somebody says, "Oh, God told me to tell you this." Like, God can't talk to me, nigga. You assuming God told you to tell me this? Okay, God told you to tell me don't curse. Cool. But what about what God telling me? What about what God telling me to be bold, or like, I'm not saying curse. I'm just using that as a example. What if God told me to, be bold, be brave? Like, what if God told me to talk, like, share your thoughts? Like, what if God told me to do that? So you telling me something that God told you to tell me, as if I'm not supposed to do something. What about you're just totally just throwing away what God personally told me? And it's things like that that like make me realize like people got to stop with this religious part in like the dating space. It's not that you can't be religious. You should have whatever faith you want. I'm not here to say what you should do. What I'm saying is when y'all do this openly and publicly on YouTube, the message is you come off a certain way. You know what I mean? You're so, I don't even, is pretentious is the word. I don't even know the correct term, but it's like you're coming off so above board. And then all it takes is us to question y'all a couple minutes and then realize y'all ain't shit like everybody else. You know what I mean? And that's the point I make of it. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why I don't like it. Because last point, and then I'm gonna get on to the video. You'll have a girl or a guy come up and say, "Hey, I'm a I'm looking for a God-fearing man or a God-fearing woman." Then 3 seconds later, somebody asks them they got kids, and then they be like, "Yeah, I got 2 kids by 2 different people." It's like, bruh, how are you looking for a God-fearing person? But you know what I mean? Like, when I hear that, that's the part that makes me like say, okay, well, stop throwing out that God-fearing part, because you're using it to try to get people over to your side of the fence or over to like have to perform to your standard. But you ain't even performing to your own fucking standard. Your own standard that you say you live by. You live by God's standard, but you ain't performing to it. But you're trying to get me to perform to your standard. And it's just distasteful. And that's the reason, maybe that's my shtick. I don't really want to carve out so much in this type space. I just want to make content and do other things and stuff like that. And but to me, when I hear that, I'm the one that immediately throw the red flag, because it's like you're trying to throw the yellow flag to make me to perform your standard. But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna throw the red flag by doing, you know what I mean? Y'all be drink, smoke, lie, cheat, steal, live a life full, and we all are like this. That's why I say we're all the same way. We're all like that. But y'all try to put God in front, and it's just distasteful. It's not distasteful that you're putting God in front. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're doing this on a public platform, and your reasoning for doing this is to signify that you're above board. And I don't like people who signify that they're above board. You know what I mean? I don't like people that do that. That to me is distasteful. You can be open and honest, and it's fine. We're all full of shit. Everybody is full of shit. The president, Diddy's, the businessman, the janitor, me, you, your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, everybody. Everybody's full of shit. But just be honest and go with life like how you want it. If that's what you want, cool. But y'all just keep throwing up standards for people to hop over, and it's like, dude, it don't work like that. And then you're just making a fool of yourself. Because to somebody on the camera, they may think, oh, well, like a woman will say, I'm looking for a God-fearing man. Or a guy will say, let's just use the guy, because I'm not going to speak about the woman. The guy will say, he didn't say this, but a guy will say, I'm looking for a God-fearing woman. Okay, cool. Some girls pop, some girls don't. The show goes on. 5 minutes later, a girl says, yeah, you got any kids? He said, yeah, I got 2 kids I got 2 kids, 2 different mothers. Were you ever married? No. And it's like, bruh, at what point you gonna live up to any type of God standard? You see what I'm saying? Like, you just throwing it out there like, come on, bruh. And y'all look foolish doing it. You know what I mean? That's why I say every time the God part comes up in this, I'm going to pause and acknowledge it. And then we'll wait 5 minutes later, 10 questions later, 2 minutes later, when they get on to the next person in line, they ask, do you got kids? And then boom, your God standard just went right out the window right there. But you holding it up as if I'm a like perform to your standard. It's just goofy, bruh. And that's to me. And this is just me in my personal life. And I realize that in like my personal life. And that's why I share this type viewpoint on the show. It's not to me, because a lot of people will think, oh, I don't believe in God and stuff like that. I clearly believe in God. I'm telling you I believe in God. But what I'm telling you is I don't believe in performing to your standard of God. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not going to take your standard of God. That's your standard of God. You know what I mean? Because God says to do a lot of stuff. Don't do, you know what I mean? You just overlook all the shit God says to don't do. And then you do something. And then because I do that, now I'm behind the eight ball. Now I'm up under the bus. Like, nah, bruh. You know what I mean? That's like somebody looking down on somebody who does illicit drugs or something like that. Okay, cool. But that person with illicit drugs ain't got kids by multiple women. It's like, y'all are both equally full of shit. So how does one look at the other one the worst? I just don't like people doing that. That's my stick. But anyway, we're going to get back to it. I know
My name's Jovanay. I'm 29.
Just remember that when these girls get to saying their answers about stuff, just remember who said they God-fearing, who said they read their Bible the most, and then you'll realize, okay, the other ungodly stuff will come out. If it comes out. And I don't wish that these women have that, but I'm just saying, just peep it when you're watching my content.
I'm honestly on the path of figuring it out myself. I feel like I was raised in a Christian household where that's all I knew. So right now I am figuring out my path. I don't not believe in God. I feel like there's multiple things out there that I could possibly believe in. So to answer your question, I'm very spiritual. I believe things happen for a reason. I'm with alignment. You know, and I go to church, you know, I'm trying to figure it out and I'm trying to see for myself, you know, so I'm in that gray area right now.
I completely understand.
So, yeah.
Me and my sister, we were raised the same way. We were raised up in a Christian household, and as we got out of the household, we kind of got away from our faith a little bit, and it's been kind of a transition back to the faith, and it's been really helping us. So I completely understand anyone's journey. It's not a pressure question. It's just a feel out question. So that was a great answer.
So, same.
All right, thank you.
Now that's probably the most honest thing that a person can say. Completely honest. For her, you get one of them, man. Because you're just honest. Like, people are so, and that's the biggest part about all of this stuff online, like with like just in life in general, whether it's you got a business, whether you trying to your love life, whether it's your friends, stuff like that. Like, everybody's just trying to signal fakeness so much. Everybody's trying to signal fakeness so much. People are lying about I told you a story about how I haven't talked to them in 20 years. Well, not 20 years. I don't know. Since I was definitely like 20 years old. I'm 36 now, so I don't know what he's got going on. But I had a friend, my best friend growing up, his name was we'll just call him D. I'm not gonna put names out there. But me and D, we were close, you know. You saw him, you saw me. That was literally my best friend. And for whatever reason, I don't know, whatever the situation come up, he got in an argument with a dude or something. I don't know. I don't even know. Just dudes just talking how boys talk. Like, we talk about girls, like women, stuff like that. And adult actresses came up and he was like, man, he ain't never touched himself. And he's like, man, he was getting ready to try to fight a dude off the fact saying he ain't never beat his meat. I'm like, bruh, we are 20-year-old black dudes. Who are you fooling, nigga? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, niggas are, and we're young. People are trying to like signal they're perfect so much that he was willing to get in a fight, almost get into a fight with a dude about it. I'm like, bruh, nigga, You not fooling nobody, bruh. I mean, they're in my memory of the ones that I would just remember. Like, bruh, like who are you fooling, bruh? You not fooling nobody. Niggas, I hate when people do this. This is maybe just my biggest gripe. I hate when people fake the funk, and I don't want to seem like I'm doing it because I'm not. Nigga, I'll show you. If my cord was longer, I'd show you. But I'm in my house, nigga. That's my laundry room. You see, I have a little TV stand. Not TV stand, a little metal type little stand thing, and I got a laptop, my stream deck here, my camera's $200. This mic was fucking the mic arm, all that shit was like $70. Nigga, come on, bruh. Like, come on, this shirt I made, I made the design, but this is a print on demand shirt, and I'm gonna try to get my like clothes and shit out there. I got shit that I'm trying to do, but I'm not here to fake the funk, bruh. It is 2025. We about to have robots. Literally, they got Riz, but we about to have robots out here. And niggas is trying to fake the funk. Bruh, give it up. If you broke, you're broke. If you're rich, you're rich. Just try to do better. The only thing you can do is do better. That's it. Don't try to act like you ain't never did. Don't try to act like you ain't never would. Don't try to act like none of that. Cause y'all are embarrassing yourself. Don't try to act like you're above better everybody else cause you're just this godly person. Like, bruh, you got skeletons in your closet like everybody else. Like, just give it a rest. Like, that's my biggest gripe. And maybe that's my stick. Maybe that's my purpose in all of this, like content and stuff like that, is just to get people to like level themselves. Like, y'all not better than people. You may have more money than somebody else, but that nigga can do more push-ups than you, nigga. So who's better? You value money clearly more. He values being in shape clearly more. Both of y'all are right and wrong. Like, he should value more money. You should value your health. But it don't make you right or wrong. Who's the fucking judger of right or wrong? You have more money than him. He's in superior shape than you. How do you look down upon him because he in better shape? And how does he look down upon you because you got more money? Like, nobody's doing that. Like, it just baffles me, and that's why I gotta speak on it. Every
Let's go
time
down
it
over
pops
here.
up.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Sabrina. I'm 28.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hi. I'm Christian. I do currently go to church and like teach Sunday school, so it's a pretty big part of my life. I do also consider myself spiritual in the sense that I see God everywhere and in nature, and it's a really important part of my life. Like, read my Bible every day. I pray all the time. So, yeah, I think both spiritual and religious.
I love that.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Shiva. I'm 28 years old, and I am religious. I believe in God. I grew up in a Catholic household. I go to church. I pray every day. I'm trying to grow my relationship because I feel like we can always like have a deeper relationship with Christ. So that's something that I'm very adamant and passionate about right now.
Awesome. Love that.
All right, let's head on back this way. It is time to pop one balloon.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
Okay.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I liked his answers. I think he's handsome, and I like that he had like a thoughtful response to the first response about her like religious journey.
Bro, what's
So,
all this
yeah.
beeping shit on
Thank
my
you,
phone,
Sabrina.
bro?
Why'd you end up popping hers?
Notification.
I ended
Share
up
the
popping
post.
Sabrina's, not because of the religious
LinkedIn,
question
Financial
in
Times,
general. I just
bro,
feel like that
nobody gives a damn, bro.
my journey and my path maybe relates to more of the other remaining.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we are down to 2 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies another question.
Final question would be, what is your relationship with your parents, more specifically your mother?
Okay, let's start here.
My mother is indeed, in fact, my little friend. You know,
little
we
friend.
have a great relationship. I call my mom for everything. Relationship advice. She actually told me I better come find her son-in-law. So yeah, we have a great relationship. That's all I can say. Yeah, we're best friends.
Awesome.
Nice. Let's head down over here. Okay, what about over here?
I have a decent relationship with my mom, but I feel like we could be a little bit closer. Yeah.
See,
And
I
while we're
like that.
closer,
At least you honest. Just be honest,
yeah.
bruh.
and while we're here, do you have any questions for him?
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with your parents?
We have a good relationship, family dynamic. I'd say I'm my mom's favorite. My sister's my dad's favorite. So we kind of teeter tatter with that. Sometimes one trumps the other, but both are really good, solid foundation. My parents are divorced, but we were still able to maintain a good family dynamic that I feel is unique. So yeah, I would say a really good foundational.
Do you only have one sibling? It's just you and your sister?
Yeah, just one older
Okay.
sister.
I have one brother. I'm the oldest. My parents are together. They've been together since they were like 12, 13. They're like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they've been together for a long time. But I'm Haitian. So I feel like our family dynamics coming from different cultures, right, are
Yeah.
always a little bit more, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's different than like the American culture a
I
little
understand.
bit.
Yeah, I
So it's like I'm coming from a Haitian household and I'm Americanized in a way. So like me and my parents growing up, we clashed a little bit because of that. But as I've grown up and as I've matured and gone through therapy and things like that, I've grown to understand my parents in a different way. And now I know that, they were just trying as the best that they could.
Yeah.
And I respect them for that.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That nigga just said, great. He went on that whole spiel, and my man just said, great.
You have to read this story.
Okay. Any
That's
questions
crazy.
for him over here?
I have no questions. I am gonna pop though.
Oh, no.
I am. I'm so sorry. I've been hesitant this whole time. I've been hesitant about if I should pop or if I should not. But I want to feel really aligned with what I am looking for. And I'm so sorry. And I hate that. I really do.
So what was it?
I really want to say that it was, I don't know. I think I may be getting in my own head, possibly. I'm just being honest with myself. It's really hard to say. I kind of hate that for myself because I feel like we have a lot of the same going on as far as like our parents, our values, and what we're looking for. I just, I don't feel like I have that initial spark.
Yeah, it's
you
a
know?
spark problem.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay.
So I'm sorry.
At least she honest about it, you know what I mean?
You're very handsome. You're very well spoken.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
Yes, 100%.
Thank you. Head on back over to our unpop balloon over here. All right. You guys have
Guess it's me and you.
any other questions for each other?
That's okay.
First,
I was
is she
going to
someone
choose
that's
you
your
anyways. Yeah.
Aw, that's sweet.
Well, let me bring you up here with us. Let's come on up. Come on
There
up.
you go. I mean, I like dark skinned girls. She's a little short, though. I don't like that real super small petite.
All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we
Right.
determine if there's a match? If not, that's okay as well.
Do you have kids?
I do not.
Okay. Where do you live?
I live here in Scottsdale, North Scottsdale.
How do you deal with the heat?
It's a transition for me. I just moved here from Chicago a few months back.
How long have you been here?
I've been here this stint 2 months, but I've lived here before during like my college years.
Are you open to relocating?
Yeah, it has to be Chicago.
Okay.
I love Chicago. I
I've
miss
never
Chicago.
been to Chicago, but it's on my list.
Where do you live?
I'm from Florida, but I live in Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That ain't that
Are you
bad.
open to visiting Houston?
I'm open to visiting Houston. I've never been to Houston.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
I don't think so.
Boom. God damn.
What kind of shit is that?
Bruh, what happened, bruh? Nigga, you just said you was gonna pick her. You just said you was gonna pick her. You didn't say, oh, that was the one I really wanted. Like, you ain't just go with the flow and just be like, oh, let me see if I can get a match. You just said that was the one you was gonna pick.
Okay. Why is it a no?
I don't think that the demographic's gonna work for me, actually. Yeah.
What is what do you mean by that?
Where you live.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
That's closer than where, I mean, that's closer than any other spot. But again, like, and this is the reason why I say this about this type show. You're online. You're online. You don't know how. Come on, bruh. You're coming from all over. These women and guys are coming from all over the country. Arlette's show is the only show that is kind of universal. Like she had a woman come on the show from Spain, a black woman at that. So Arlette's show is truly unique in the sense that everybody comes from all over the country to be on Arlette's show. But if you're gonna go on Arlette's show, then just be on Arlette's show. Like, but if you want to find a match, you're gonna match with somebody. I mean, you can try to match with somebody who's closest to you, but bruh, she's in Houston. That's not the furthest distance. You know what I mean? Well, it is quite a bit of ways, but yeah, I mean, it's not the most furthest thing. You know what I mean? But bruh, it is what it is. You in Scottsdale, wherever part of Scottsdale that is, and Houston. That's better than Scottsdale in Florida. Jeez.
We'll have you head on back. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But thank you for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Bro, I don't even know what to say, bro. You had it in the bag, bro. All you had to do was just finish the job. Unbelievable, bro. But anyway, that's going to be it for this Pop the Balloon Final. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all fools back in another video, man.
You ugly motherfucker.